I will be demonstrating Lab 10, Part 2, reading the X and Y coordinates of the joystick. So I've already, actually before I debug the code, this is for the TA. I put it in my lab report, but, is it in here? Oh yeah. But where is it? When I was doing the actual the naming of things and just like what I was gonna display, the characters I was gonna display on TerraTerm, I wasn't really thinking things through. Or I was, but I named it left and right side of the joystick value, which kind of meant like there should have been a display of two values. But what I actually meant was left and right side of the joystick value to just indicate the x coordinate values. In retrospect, I should have just named this x coordinate value, but since I've done all my codes and everything already in this format, I'm just gonna stick with it, but I don't want to risk a grade deduction, so I'm just kind of telling you now in this video. So just like I said here, the display should actually say left or right side of the joystick value to show the x coordinate when it's, either on the left or the right side, but I don't want to re-record the video like the first video. So it says left and right side, which is technically wrong, but right, but I don't want to risk a grade reduction, so that's why I'm letting you now. So I should say or to indicate a single value of whether it's on the left side or on the right side. And in the second part of the lab, I corrected it to say left or right side. So when giving the x coordinate, and then for the y coordinate, I put up or down value. So, okay, so that being said, let me stop running this since I pre-tested it. Debug the code that I've already preset wrote in the Code Composer Studio. Let me put a stopwatch. Oops, reset. Okay, my battery's at 3%, but that shouldn't matter. Yeah, let me TerraTerm. All right, so serial. All right, so it's gonna display here. So I'm just gonna start running my code, and as you can see, the code's running and the red LED is blinking, so to indicate ongoing activity. I haven't started this, but if you'll observe, it is displaying the left and right side, or the x and y coordinates with a 0.5 second delay. So every second it is displaying the x and y coordinates. So right now I am not touching the joystick, so the values for both the x and the y, and I would just press this really quickly and just to stop the TerraTerm display, is around 19,000 to 2,100. And that's just the values it should be at when it's not, the joystick isn't getting pressed to any single direction. So I'm trying to see, let me see if I can, is there anything to make this stand? Yeah. I thought I had something to make this stand. Oh, this cup's too small. Okay, well, I can't make it stand right now. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is demonstrating that when I press the joystick to the left, as you can see, the left and right side values go down, but the up and down values stay the same around 2100. So basically the x coordinate is going down when I'm pressing it to the left, and then the y coordinate is staying the same. And then let me press it to the right. Again, the y coordinate is staying around that 1900 range to 2000 range, and when I'm making it to the right, the value is going to around its maximum, which is like 4090 or 4089. And then, so let me release it, and then when I press the down, as you can see where it says up and down, the values going all the way down to from 0 to 10, but the y coordinate is staying the same since we're not in that direction. So the y coordinate is going down, but the x coordinate is staying the same. And then if I press it up, so again, the up and down value is going to its maximum, which is around like 4000 and something. So the y coordinate is going to around 4000, but the x coordinate is staying around the 1900 to 2100 range, which is where it should be at. So again, when it's down, it's going to from 0 to 10. So when I'm pressing it down on the y coordinate, the values are going down, and when I press to the up, the values are going to the max. So the y coordinates are going to the max, which is around 4000, but the x is staying the same. And I think if I like kind of just play around with it, like if I do northeast around there, let's see, northeast, the values should both change. So they're both going up to around like 3500 to 4000. And then if I go southeast, let's see, southeast. If I go southeast, the x is staying around the 3000 range, but the x coordinate is staying around the maximum range, but the y coordinate is going down significantly to like 200 and something. Now if I do southwest, both values have gone down significantly to around, not to 0, but they've gone significantly down to like 300 to 500 range. And when I go northwest, let's see, so the x coordinate is going down, the left or right side is going down to like 100 and something, and the y coordinate, or the up and down, is staying around its maximum or close to its maximum. So yeah, and that's the end of the demonstration. And while that's all going on, it is blinking, and again, not touching it, it's doing the around the 1900 to 2100 range for both the x and y coordinate. And that's the end of the demonstration.